Today, I'll be making a tier list for all of the first overall picks from the year 2000 to 2020. This tier list does not have Owen Power from 2021 or Uri Slavkovsky from 2022, but I think those two players are way too early to judge anyway. So let's just get straight into it, starting with Rick DiPietro. Before we get into the video, actually, I just want to say that the tiers are generational, elite, great, good, not worth, first, and bust. So speaking of bust, we're putting Rick DiPietro in bust. Obviously, if you guys have seen my top 5 worst contracts video, he was at the #1 spot. He easily has the worst contract of all time, so he is going in bust. Next, I've got Ilya Kovalchuk, and I think he'll either go in great or good, but I think for now, I'm putting him in good. I might move him up later, but for now, I'm putting him in good. Now we've got Rick Nash, the best Columbus Blue Jacket of all time, and for that reason, I think I'm putting him in great. He is the greatest Columbus Blue Jackets of all time by far, so I'm putting him in great. Next, we got Marc-Andre Fleury. I don't know if he should be generational or elite, but I think I'm going to put him in elite for now. Obviously, very, very good goaltender. But here, Ovechkin, easily going into generational. Just hit 800 goals. But probably by the time this goes up, he might have actually beaten Gordie Howe in goals, or at least tied him. But he's definitely going in generational. And he is easily being joined by Sidney Crosby there. Some of probably the two best players of the 2010s. They were drafted back-to-back years. Next, we got Eric Johnson, and I think I'm putting him in not worth first. He is still a solid player, obviously Stanley Cup champion now, but he was definitely not worth the first overall pick. Next, we got Patrick Kane. He's also going to generational. Again, one of the best players of the 2010s. Obviously, he won, I think it was 2 Stanley Cups, so he's definitely going in generational. Steven Stamkos, I think I'm putting him in elite. Obviously, very, very good goal scorer, but I don't think he's quite generational, but definitely elite. Next, we got John Tavares. Now, I definitely wouldn't say he's generational. I don't think I would say he's elite, so I'm going to put him in great with Rick Nash here. Next, we got Taylor Hall. Now, I'm stuck between not worth first and good, because he's obviously still a very good player. I'm going to put him in good for now. Next, we got Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. I'm also going to put him in not worth first or good. I don't know. I think I'm going to put him in good, because I think he's about on the same level as Taylor Hall. Maybe a little higher, but I'd say he's about the same level as Taylor Hall. So I'm going to put him there. Next, we got Nail Yakupov, and obviously one of the biggest busts, if not the biggest bust of all time, easily going into the bust category. Next, we got Nathan MacKinnon. Now, definitely top 5 player. You can make the argument for top 3 player right now. So, Stanley Cup champion. I think I'm going to put him in generational. He could definitely be in elite, but for now, I'm putting him in generational for sure. Next is Aaron Ekblad, one of the best defensemen in the league, or at least was. I'm going to put him in great, I think. I'm going to put him in great there. Not quite elite, but I think great. Next, we got Connor McDavid. Easily generational talent right there. Best player in the league, will be for a while. Most skilled player of all time for sure. Then we've got Austin Matthews. He's also generational. Absolutely insane players, these two. Also, like Ovi and Sid, drafted back-to-back years. Next, we got Nico Hischier, and I think I'm also going to put him in good. We only got one in not worth first, but for now, I'm putting him in good. I might honestly have to move some of these down to not worth first, but for now, this is what our tier list looks like. Next, we got Rasmus Dahlin. Obviously, had an insane start to the season, but overall in his career, I think he would be a good first overall pick. So I think good middle of the tier list would be a good spot for Dahlin. Next, we got Jack Hughes. Now, for now, I'm going to put him in great, but by the end of his career, he could definitely be an elite. But for now, I'm going to put him in great. And then we got Alexi Lafreniere, the final one. I think I'm going to put him in not worth first, because I wouldn't quite say he's a bust, but he's definitely not living up to his hype or to the first overall standard. But I wouldn't say he's a bust. So that'll be it for this tier list. I hope you guys enjoy. Can I actually see the community? No, okay, I can't see it on this website. I was seeing if I can see the community rankings to see how I fare against the rest of the people who made this tier list. But this is my tier list. Comment down below if you guys agree with this tier list. Yeah, that's my tier list. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys next time.